Good day, gentlemen. So we have the GT. What can I say? So I've done 103 miles so far. I've done 84 today, averaging 21.8. On the way up to where I was earlier, I took the M3 and at 70, not using cruise control, just monitoring it myself, I managed a healthy 33 miles to the gallon, which I think is a great fuel return. Yeah, and then relaxing now, driving a little bit quicker and what have you, 21, 22 miles a gallon, so I think that's pretty good. So what I think of the car, the car's lovely. It does skip around a bit on the road. I know people do a lot of modifications to suspension, so that could probably be dialed out. I love the colour, certainly gets a bit of attention. And also the stock exhaust. I remember on my test drive it was a bit muted, but this one seems a lot louder. So obviously it's not any louder, but for me, as a daily drive, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work, do you know what? I think I can probably live with the stock system. Anything louder would just be a pain for me. So personally, I think I'm going to stick with what I know. I love the sound of it. What else? Fitted the Dynamics interior LED pack. The only one I haven't done is the boot, because it looks like a bit of a bitch getting that bulb out, so I might just leave that. It doesn't really bother me. I need to do the headlights with the daylight runners, but again, I'll do that at another point. I've only had the car since 10:30 and it is now 18 minutes past 5. Got the front plate stuck on as well. I asked them not to use the front mount holder, so we've done that. All in all though, I love it. Sync3 is brilliant. Apple Carplay, not a fan. Every time I touch my phone, the fucking CarPlay kicks in and changes the screen, and reading out the text messages is alright, but again, I think I can probably live without that. So I might just use the standard inbuilt stuff, although I hear the nav is pretty rubbish, but again, I haven't tried that. So yeah, day one, happy. We've done just over a quarter tank in, like I say, 85 miles. This is 191 to run, so I'm fairly happy with that. Yeah, I will show you some outside shots in a minute when I get somewhere I can actually stop, and they will obviously follow this. Cheers. Hey guys, right, as promised, here's an update on where I am with my car. So I've had it now for coming up to, what is it, 8 days today. It's funny because the colour you're seeing here is not the colour I'm seeing. It's definitely lighter than this. So yeah, I've covered about 500 miles now. Still really liking the car, very impressed with it. I've just had it professionally valeted. It's got a ceramic coating on it now. It had its first wash today. But like I say, the colour here looks much darker, and I can assure you it is much brighter than that. So it's only when you look around it I can see a dent there. Oh, it's emotional. So yeah, so it's grab blue, UK spec Mustang GT. Things I've done it so far, I've changed all the lights over, so you can see I've got the LED headlights, daylight runners, sorry, now an LED. I haven't changed the side lights yet, they're in my glove box, but having cut my arm trying to fit the fucking things, I gave up. So it's my 17, so you get the little nipple on top of the roof, and if we get inside it, a bit of radio 2 going on. So get inside, we've now got Sync3 running it, which I quite like actually. So you've got your radio with all your DAB and sources and what have you. It's good. This is alright. I'm not sure if I actually ever really use it. I'm more likely to use these buttons down here to make it more manual. And then you've got your phone. Nav. I like the fact that when you do the phone, it reads your text messages out, which is quite good. The nav is alright as well. Apps, I don't have any of that because you need to connect it. And if you do, Apple CarPlay runs, which I find is an absolute pain in the arse. So what I do is I actually run 12 volt in here. I don't use Apple CarPlay. I'm not even sure if it will work if I plug it in. But no, the car is good. So what we got, 485 miles so far. As you can see, I'm averaging 23.9. And then since I've got it, 23.1 to the gallon. So I'm really impressed with it. I'm kind of running it in, driving it fairly hard at the same time. So I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. Considering it's got the 5 litre V8. So if we plug the phone in, Yeah, bastard, come on. It should pick up. So the more astute of you will notice then that it cuts me off, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like Apple CarPlay, because as soon as you plug the phone in, it just constantly does its own things. Maps is shit. Jesus, it's driving me mad. So by clicking Maps, it stops my video. It's ridiculous. So personally, I just run the Sync all the time, and I don't use it. It's not for me. I do like my Apple products, but that's no good. So I've got an LED in here. I've changed all the vanity lights as well. They're all good. You've got your glove box. It definitely makes a difference at night time with all the LEDs connected. Like I say, I really like the look of them. If I get out, stick the old auto lights on. So turning the headlights on, raise my dash, blue. Of course you have your illuminated sill in there. So far my puddle lights still work. No, it's not going to turn on. But yeah, no, really like the car. Like I say, you've got to see them in person. They're not as dark as it says, and I think in the grey blue with the white lights, I think it looks lovely. So yeah, that's pretty much an update where I am. I like the car. Things I'm not happy about: when I collected it Ford, the preparation of the vehicle was terrible. It was like the paint felt like it was you know, covered in sandpaper, so that's no good. So I've had it ballasted, like I say, and it's all done. A couple of scratches on the front balance here, another one over there. Not too happy about that. What other things? The deck lid needs adjusting. When I went to see my man at Ford, so I've got a tiny little rub in there, nothing bad. I've actually bought a paint protection film that will stick over that, so that'll cover that up. Or because people at Ford said if I adjust it, obviously I'm going to lose paint, scrape all the paint and all of that. Just thought it was a bit of a feeble excuse, but hey, you live and learn. Obviously changed the license plate. Genuinely recommend you don't get the black mark. I've got 4 fucking great big holes in my bumper now, which is annoying. They didn't do the front one. I think, I'm not sure if I said on the original video, but I actually drove it for the first day without any plate on the front. However, I've got an alley plate on there now. And just in case you're wondering, plate wasn't expensive, cost me 390 quid, cheapest plate you can buy. But yeah, you can see there, the side lights and halogen. I need to get that changed. But otherwise, really pleased with the car. So, let's go.